We're talking about Quark. Yes, that Quark. The Quark. What's the name? It was Quark's Bar in DS9. The arbiter of finance and the laws of acquisition. The man, the myth, the legend. Quark. The bringer of Latinum.
It's called Quarks.
Oh, it's called Quarks? I forgot. My bad. Yes, that Quark. He has said that he would absolutely play Quark again, but with some conditions. Shane, tell me what you think about this.
Yeah, Armin Shimerman, who, he even looks like Quark outside of the makeup. It's like you look at him like that's Quark. Like when you look at Worf, you're like, or look at Michael Dorn, you're like, maybe, right? But you look at this guy, he's like, oh yeah. They based that. I bet they gave the ears of the Ferengi based on okay, look at Armin. Okay, we'll make Ferengis look like this.
Yeah, Armin looks like if Quark cosplayed as a human.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's fantastic. Listen, we love he's the best Ferengi, of course, obviously. Yeah. And we love him, but it's kind of funny because here's the thing about Armin. He don't want to be in makeup no more. Yeah, and this article goes deep into the fact that he would not do Quark again over like 7 seasons. But if you back the dump truck up to him, he'd come on for Picard season 3.
Oh, of course.
He said, but he's got to get paid as much as Worf, as Michael Dorn gets. That's what he says here.
You know what that tells me? That tells me that Michael Dorn got a fat check.
That's what I was going to go to.
That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. Maybe we even get Michael Dorn outside of Picard.
Maybe you could. But here's the thing here's what I'm thinking. Maybe Michael Dorn's like, I don't need to do any more Star Trek. I'm good. And they're like, look, we really need you to come back for TNG because the fans need, the fans want to see what happened to Worf. He's like, I don't want to sit through all that makeup. Right. And then they're like, yeah, here's several $1 million. Okay, I'm coming back.
He's like, okay, so, what do I need to bring a sword? I have my own sword.
What do we need to? Yeah. So Armin said here, he was asked that he did have a few caveats, and we talked a little bit. He says, yes, I would happily do it. I would do a series regular again, but I would not undergo that makeup for another 7 years. I can't live that long. But for a guest star or to do what they're going to do on Picard with some of the characters coming back, yeah, I'd do that. But they'd have to pay me like they pay Michael Dorn. The thing is, him and Michael are really good friends.
I love this. At a convention right before COVID, someone paid me a ton of money to get dressed up as Quark one more time. And I would only do it if it was with my makeup artist, Karen Westfield, who was with me for a whole 7 years. And they paid for Karen to come out to England. And when I put it on, Ira, the executive producer, was there. And they were all amazed because it was a good 20 years after I finished the show. And when I got into makeup, it was like a time machine. I looked like Quark.
Isn't that crazy?
I want to know who gave him... Because look at, there's not just Quark, but look, it's the other, it's the actress too. Like someone paid a ridiculous amount of money to like make this happen. I want to know that person. I want to be that person's friend.
There's a lot of rich people out there, bro, that have way too much money. Apparently. Way too much money.
That's awesome.
And it's obviously in England, so somebody over there. Maybe it was somebody at the Queen of the Queens people.
That's cool. One of the royalties?
Yeah, maybe.
He also goes on to say, talk about his relationship with Michael Dorn. I didn't know this. Did you know that they were like good friends?
No, I mean, I didn't actually know that, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
He said, all of them are friends, but Michael is one of my closest friends. That is sort of outstanding to me. I didn't even know. I know they worked together, but not for as long as Dorn worked with everyone else, right?
I mean, he did actually. Remember, he was on DS9 with Worf.
Yeah. But
so he did. Yeah.
They were also hardly ever together in scenes. Anyways, I see Michael on a regular basis. That's cool. What Michael has done with Worf is truly phenomenal, and it's a great credit to him And to others that wrote Worf for what they've done, I love Michael. However, Michael, God bless him, has a problem memorizing lines. So what usually happens in TV is when they're moving on as quickly as they can, which is slow for TV. I'm not going to read it. He goes on to say that Michael, like they would do like 3 takes with them normally, where like they do like a close take and a long take and like an extra take just in case. But with Michael, it was like 25 takes.
Oh, yeah. And he's saying I was done with that scene.
Yeah. He said, I love Michael. He's truly one of my closest friends. He's the kindest, most sympathetic, funny man I know. Really a charmer. You will be surprised if you haven't seen him lately. He doesn't look like Worf anymore. I suppose you will see him on Picard, but Michael's lost a ton of weight. And that, but he said to me, one of his closest friends to him, Michael, I think I can take you now.
Oh, he thinks
all right.
Yeah.
So I love this too. It's funny because he actually gave us way more information about Worf.
I know.
First off, he got paid a bunch of money. Great. But the fact that he lost a bunch of weight and got in shape for this role, dude, that is amazing.
Well, I don't know if he got in shape for this role.
Oh.
That's not what he's saying here. He's saying he's a smaller man than he used to be. He's not saying he got in shape, but he's saying, I think I can take you. Have you seen Armin? He's tiny.
Well, because it was because but remember, Michael Dorn was putting weight on.
I don't think that's what this means.
Oh, I see. He doesn't
look like Worf anymore, is what he said.
Oh, what I read into it was that Michael's lost a lot of weight.
It says here, he doesn't look like Worf anymore. So I suppose you will see him on Picard. But Michael's lost a lot of weight. He's saying he don't look like Worf no more. So he's not big, buff, and muscular. He's thin, is what he's saying.
Interesting.
So I don't think he got in. I mean, Michael Dorn's getting up there, bro. You know?
He was also getting pretty hefty. Interesting.
I mean, he's almost 70.
Is he almost 70?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, those genetics are strong. He does not look like he's 70.
I know. And he does look thin, man. If you look at images of him.
Really?
He looks thin, yeah. He's looking pretty thin. But he looked pretty thin. I don't know. It's hard to tell because you don't ever get a shot of him like standing up far away. He does look pretty thin. Listen, we need the face of Worf. They'll make the rest work. Terry will shoot it in a way that we won't notice it. It'll be fine. I
got to tell you.
Need the voice.
I'm hoping that this season is everything that it's being shaped up to be because, like, I want to see like a Starfleet Shipyard series with LeVar Burton, and his family, who is apparently like 3 of his family members are in that in some place or form.
I don't know if it'll make it. I don't know if that would make it, but I hear what you're saying.
Like, I want to see. I just want to see a continuation of the story. I don't want to keep going back in time, bro.
I mean, I could see LeVar being in other shows, but if you're gonna have a spinoff here of Picard, I mean, it's a tough one, man. Maybe Picard's kid. You know, maybe his son.
Yeah, there's so many people that think that we're wrong on that. By the way.
We're 100% right. Go watch the video. Watch the video on Popcast Prime channel, and just when you watch it, think these guys are 100% right because we are 100% right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. We know we are.
Like,
so it's not a guess.
We've given you all the information we can give you.
Yeah. I'm tired of all the people saying these guys don't know what they're talking about. These guys are guessing. These guys are just clickbaiting for clicks. No, we're not.
No, we've literally never done that. We have never used clickbait.
Never done.
I literally have fought for like 2 years to not put arrows in our thumbnails only because I didn't even want to appear to be clickbait.
They forced us to put an arrow.
Yeah, they forced us to use an arrow for the first time in 2 years. We are the opposite of clickbait. If anything, maybe we should be more clickbait. Shoot.
Maybe. Probably get more views.
We are too pointed. We're like, this is what the video is. Maybe we need to be a little more like mysterious or something, bro. Because like, we're not. You watch the video. If you actually watch the whole video, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, they're right. But the problem is, someone's watching 3 minutes and they're going, clickbait. Like, what are you talking?
Gotta watch the whole thing.
Anyways, you will see, won't you? Okay. Yeah. I don't know how many bets. I've made so many bets now that like by the time Picard comes out, I'm going to own a bar somewhere.
Quark's bar.
I'm going to own Quark's bar. I can't wait for the show to come out and Terry to actually like answer us, because everyone's like, he'll like a post. Terry Matalas will like a post and all that, and that's really nice. That's awesome. But like, I know that he really wants to be like,
yeah, right, yeah.
He desperately wants to start getting keys, bro.
Well, let me tell you. So something else we learned from this article is that Quark will not be in Picard season 3,
right?
Because he basically just says it. So in order to play him again, they need to back up the they need to pay me what they pay Michael Dorn, which he's talking in the past tense. So either he's lying hardcore here, or I have a hard time believing that Armin wouldn't have taken the opportunity to be on the show. But you would need to have been proper. The story is going to need to include Quark in some reasonable way, because Terry has talked about we're going to see some characters that we, that are going to make us go, yeah, cool. We see these characters again. But
yeah, and we know a couple of those. We know a couple of those,
but not this one.
But not. But yeah, we heard nothing about Quark. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. On the way to the comment section to let Shane know that he's wrong and Picard doesn't have a son. Hit that subscribe button and the like button too.
All I can say is bound chicka bound bound. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bound. Yeah. That's legitimately driving me crazy though. It's like every other tweet. It's like, oh, you guys are just click views. Like,
yeah, Reddit is like a cesspool of people who don't want to be angry.
Wait, what's that term? That Star Wars term about Tatooine?
A hive of scum and villainy.
Yeah. Reddit is like a hive of scum and villainy. Yeah. Yeah.
They're just so mean there.
Yeah.
They're so mean.
Reddit is the worst. Reddit is all the worst of mankind.
They're mean there. I have this feeling that I don't know what it is. They're just mean. Mean people. Yeah. It's like 4chan escaped, bro. That's what it's like.
Yeah. Reddit's like 4chan finally, it's like 4chan is finally doing their taxes.
Yeah. Exactly.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yes.
Than Reddit admin moderators. Okay. Adios. Hit this comment section and let us know what you guys think. Later.